No.
Right, good morning. So we're here at Gymmet, Liljeholmen. I know, I'm gonna start with this right away. I know I had some question about making my oatmeal, but I will have to explain because I already made it. It's like a process. But anyways, so we're here with my client. So this is it. So first thing in the morning, I always prepare my breakfast, do my morning routine. Then I go to the gym, do my cardio, abs. We will show everything of that. And then I usually have like a posing client as well during this time. So we'll take a look at Henke, who's competing in 5 weeks, the first show, I think. Yes, men's physique. So let's get it. Right.
Good.
Happy coach. So he's actually we started the diet just like a mini cut or something. Then his body responded like crazy. And you never competed before, right?
Once.
You competed
a
once.
really long time ago.
Yeah. How long time ago?
Was it 6 years ago?
Yeah, 6 years ago. So we just because food was very high because he eats a lot of food in the off season. I think almost more than me. So so we figured we'd do like a mini cut, get some appetite back. The shape was good. It was more to get an appetite back, and he stalled with progression in the gym and stuff. So, but then he responded so well, so we said, let's do a show. Now it's time for me to do my cardio. I made a question box on Instagram, so you guys could ask me some questions that we will answer here. But first, I figured I'd give you like kind of an update. So yesterday, Stefan, on Friday's check-in, Stefan ordered me 2 free meals this weekend. So, but since I have full day of eating today, I figured I'd take both of them yesterday. So I had 2 free meals yesterday also. I had them all at night, because I'm a fat kid at heart. So weight now is, I only went up like 0.4 kilos though. But weight today is 101.2 kilos. Shape is holding very well, so happy with that. But yes, so that's a small update, and you will see all the food because we also increased it just a week ago or something. So we'll see all that today. But 4 questions. How does your training split looks like now? Any changes? So for people write in Swedish, but I will just translate them. So my training split looks like it's the thing we changed only basically is we switched places of pull and push, because pull is more of a priority for me because of the back. That's my biggest priority. So we have pull, push, rest, legs, rest, pull, push, rest, arms, legs, rest, repeat. So I train arms like, what can it be? Every 10th, 11th day, something like this. And also what we did is that if I feel like I need extra rest day, I just take an extra rest day. So it's not always like 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off, 2 on, etc. So I train maximum 5 times a week, and the other week 4 times. That's how it goes. Dino says, get down here for fuck's sake. I will come soon. Next question. What's the plan now? So the plan for now is to have a long off season and improve on my... Of course I need to improve overall, but especially our main goal will be the back, especially lat for the width. Because the judge told me in classic we want to see taper, small waist, broad shoulders, and like flaring quads. So the judge told me more quad sweep and more lower lat to make the waist look even smaller. So me and Stefan thought that back would be the biggest priority, and everything else needs to improve as well, but especially the back. It's hard to talk and do cardio. When is the pro debut? So, we have not decided yet, because I had a talk with Stefan on the FaceTime call, and he actually told me that we could probably do it already next year, but late. The king. We could probably do it next year, like December, because he said we have to see how it goes during this off season, and if I do late December, I still have my longest off season ever. But I personally feel 2025 would be the best. But as Stefan said, we'll have to wait and see. So it's not 100% decided if it will be late 2024 or like the first show in Europe 2025, which is Arnold Classic. So that one is out. So if we do it 2025, probably May or June. So long off season. It's time for abs. We just finished 21 minutes of bike because 21 is 1 minute more than 20. So now we do 2 set leg raises. So I try to go 15 to 20 reps. So we will film the first one. Then after that I do the crunches, the machine, 2 set. And then we do planche. I think the word is in English. So we do planche. I try to get 90 seconds, the first one. And then the second set I go for like 60 seconds and try to increase it with like 1 second every time. So then we have, when we move the hip upwards, and then we crunch down to the hips and for the TVAs. So we hit the whole like abdomen area. And then in the morning I also do 10 Bakuns. And then this every day, except for leg days. Then I do no abs, no cardio. So let's continue with some questions. So the next one was, what was the first thing you ate post-show? And actually it's always the same thing because I bring it with me to the arena. I always, in my bag, I bring 1 protein bar, an apple and Pepsi Max. So the first thing I ate was the Oreo grenade bar, which was amazing because Antonia delivered me 2 boxes of those, who went pretty quick. I think 2 days after, 3 days after, they were gone. So I had a protein bar, an apple and a Pepsi Max. And then in the car, then I didn't eat anything at the arena actually. Besides that, no donuts or cookies. And then I had like 2 more protein bars in the car. But actually this time, after the competition, I wasn't that hungry as I usually am, because usually I just go through everything during the night, but I did not eat so much the day of the show because I didn't have the appetite. I think it was because there were so many emotions. So actually this was my weakest post-show feeding in my entire life. I was very weak cunt. So that's what I ate. And then it was a similar question, what was your post-show cravings? The thing is, always for me when I'm in the diet, what I crave post-show is like just more, because this time on rest days I only had oatmeal for breakfast and like chicken and vegetables rest of the days, except my protein pudding for last meal. It was basically the same on training days, so I just craved more food of what I was having. I wanted the cream of rice with like the protein pudding or whatever you call it, and more oatmeal. So that was what I craved the most. But then after we went for a big steak at Age, which is one of the better meat restaurants, so I probably would say right after show I kind of craved like a nice meat with fries and vegetables, and then for dessert always mud cake. I love mud cake. That's one of the best things I know. So that's what I was craving, I suppose. Third question, hobbies outside of bodybuilding. Well, I'm quite boring. So my hobbies is cinema. I love to go to the cinema. Also with Amanda I like to walk in the city sometimes with my girlfriend Amanda. But besides that, I don't play games. I don't do any other sports because I'm afraid of hurting myself or it impacting anything, because I used to compete in freestyle when you do tricks with skis, but I don't dare to do that stuff anymore. So hobbies outside of bodybuilding, unfortunately I don't have so much. It's like hang out with friends, cinema, watching movies, and sometimes walking the city or just walking outside. And I like to swim as well, you know, go to what do you say, like an adventure swim thing. I don't know. Where you have like, what do you say with rutschbana?
Water slides.
Water slides, exactly. This I like, that's fun. Oh shit, this one could be good. Tips for first time competitors. So I would say for first time competitors, just control what you can control. And that's it, getting in shape, making sure you're posing, and being on top of your diet. I think, and also, I know it's hard because we always say enjoy the process, enjoy the show, especially if it's your first time. Don't set too high of expectations on yourself, so you can enjoy it more, but it's always easier said than done. But I would try to do that. Don't set too high expectations because it's your first show. Just go there, enjoy, do your best. If you know you've done everything you can, you've done everything you can. So just try to be your best, make sure you get in shape, because that you can't control. And as a first time competitor, I don't want to be rude, but many people are not in shape for their first competition because it's new to them. It's fine, it's totally fine. But then you will have an edge to the other competitors that you are facing. If it's like in the NPC, it's a novice, junior, regional, get in good shape, then you have an edge. And also make sure you practice your posing, because the guy who's filming, Elliot, he did his first show now in Södertälje where I took my pro card. Correct. And I would say he was the best poser of all of us. Oh. So he really made sure his posing was on point and his routine was perfect. But also, with that being said, Elliot has like the moves, so he can practice. He doesn't have to practice his posing routine too much, but focus on the mandatories, not the posing routine, because it's not being judged. Of course you need to practice it, but start early because you won't have the energy late. But make sure you do your mandatories and quarter turns. So many people need, even we can always get better. So just make sure you do your posing routines. It's time for breakfast first. We need some food, energy. All right, so we're home from the cardio. So now, before I eat my breakfast, I take glutamine, 10 grams of glutamine. And then also I prepare my greens powder, which I actually drink in between meals because I get so hungry. So right now I don't take it fasted before my breakfast. I take it in between because I'm so hungry, and this helps with cravings. So I take this after breakfast. This is my favorite. It tastes so good. So I mix it with like 700 milliliters of water, and it tastes like a milkshake actually. So that's why, but this I take before, and then I also take Ensure GDA. So I take 2 capsules of those before the breakfast. And I lost my scoop, so I need to, and if we get like 11, 12 grams, it's better. 11, 12 is better than 10.
Because it's 1 or 2 better than 10.
There we go, 12. Then we have the, I don't know what you call this, but mjölkskummare.
Yeah, I don't know what you call that actually.
No, but it's good. I have this for my greens powder also. You can see I'm perfect. Then I drink this. And then I only, Actually, we got a question about what supplements I take, so I'll bring out all of the, what do you say? Not boxes, but yeah, all of those so you can see exactly what I take. Here's the oatmeal, 140 grams of oatmeal, 40 grams of isolate, and 120 grams of berries. Then we also have the Weiss Mandelmus from Germany. Kuro, love this one. And I actually put this on when I come home. So we need 10 grams of this, not 13, 10. Perfect. Then we just sprinkle it on. Now it's in the bottom, so it's quite thick. But if you open a new one, it's like so smooth. So this, Elliot will taste this as well. It's excellent. My favorite almond butter of all time, for sure. Easy. All right. So I'll see you when we have all the subs.
Boom.
Yes. It doesn't look as tasty as it is.
Is this the milkshake?
Yes, this is the milkshake. But trust me, it's worth it. You need to try it. As you see, I like it with like 600 to 700 milliliters of water. Then it's ready. Then I put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Then I drink it after breakfast. So right after breakfast.
Dessert.
Yes, dessert. Alright, so here I have my supplements also, which I take with the meal. And here you can see I put out all the supplements I use in the morning. So not for like post-workout or in the evening, or at night I mean, because I use some of these in the evening again. But here we have Peak Hydration, which I take when I wake up. It's also the suggested use. You have very good ingredients here, like magnesium, potassium, sodium, Peak O2, ATP, or how you pronounce it. Digest Pharma Pro for the digestion, Tutkenac for the liver. I also have Estro Control to keep the ester in check. Ensure GDA for blood glucose. Also join in for the joints. We have this, the greens powder that I'm always talking about. The best multivitamin on the market, if you ask me, because as you can see, it's a huge ingredients list. It's not only like vitamins and minerals, but you also have joint complex, flex complex, digestion and immune complex. And I have the kidney from Supplement Needs for blood pressure and stuff. Also vital support, which is basically the same for like heart, liver, kidney, stuff like this, the organs. Vitamin C, good antioxidant. I take 1 gram in the morning and I take 2 to 3 grams before I go to bed. Then we also have Love Heart for the heart. Vitamin K2, D3, everyone needs to use this, whoever you are. Especially in Sweden during the winter, but I take 5,000 units of D3 and also 200 micrograms of K2 every day. Then we have magnesium-based glycinate, which I get from Peak Hydration, so I don't take this now, but I take this before I go to bed. And then we also have Cure Coming, which is one of my favorite supplements, actually my top 5. So this is all I have in the morning. It's quite a lot, but yeah, so this is like the fasted and with breakfast supplements.
Now we have the
First bite. Best meal of the day. You can see this consistency. That's the famous oatmeal. Pure love. Pure love. Alrighty. With the pre-workout fix. So, we have the Sustain here, which is the intra carbs, as you can see here on the. So I do 30 grams of that, and I do 30 grams of this, and that equals about 50 grams of carbs. So for intra shake, I have, as said, because the serving says per 30 grams from this it's 29, and from this it's 25 per 30 gram. And then I also have amino acids. I do 25 grams of this in my intra shake. And then always for the pre-workout we need an epic pump. So I have Prepare Pro and Pumpage, and I drink this 30 to 35. No, I start shipping it like 35 minutes before the workout. Then I finish it at like 20 minutes before I do my first set or we're going to the gym. So that's my intro shake. So it's basically a smaller meal since it's 50 grams of carbs and 25 grams of amino acids. And then this only for the pre-workout. And then for my post-workout sup, I use this Unwind, so I bring it with me to the gym. And it consists of L-taurine, ashwagandha, magnesium and theanine. So it's perfect for after the workout to kickstart the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest system. So we want it because when we train we are in a sympathetic state and we can't digest the food as easy. So I take this right after the workout and then I eat like 35 to 40 minutes after the workout. Since I have the intro shake, I don't have to rush the post-workout meal. So I know I can absorb and digest all the food that I'm consuming post-workout. So we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna eat my epic pre-workout meal, which Elliot fixed for me. So we have 1 banana, 30 grams of isolate and 120 grams of cream of rice. So that will eat 1 hour before I train, intro shake, then post-workout. You will see, but that's cereals and isolate. See you at the meal.
Is the cream of rice approved?
Yes. Oh my god. And look at the volume. That's what we need because I'm so hungry now. So I'm gonna have to take the recipe from Elliot and do this every pre-workout because this is like almost...
That's a kilo.
Yeah, like 300-400 grams more than mine when I do it. But the same calories.
I think it's 800 milliliters of water.
And it also, the texture, look, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Boom.
That's how I like it. Like thick, not too liquidified.
Not too runny.
Yeah, it's perfect. Happy days.
Happy days. Pumping coming.
Oh yeah, big pump.
See you at the gym.
Yes. To prepare the post-workout meal. So first I will fix my isolate, then I will put it in the the freezer for 5 minutes to get it colder. Because I don't have any unsweetened almond milk, so I have to do with just plain water today. Usually I do 200 milliliters of almond milk and 100 of water and put it in the fridge before I leave to the gym, but I forgot to do it, so we'll have to do with this. So shake this, put it in the freezer, 5 minutes, then we're good to go. And this one is excellent for Cocoa Pops and Oreos, which I have for my cereals. Chocolate fudge brownie. Also, what I've been doing lately, I'm not sponsored, my sponsor doesn't have this, ESN. It's like a Germany-based company, I think. But Nino gave me some. You can't get this in Sweden. But this is like a flavor and tasty. So thank you, Nino, for giving me this. So I put this in my isolate. I also put it in my oatmeal. And it's so delicious. And you can also do it in like a Greek yogurt quark, who's you can do it in a flavored one as well. That's what I've been doing, like in a vanilla or something. But it works even better if it's natural taste.
Smells amazing.
Yes, it's perfect. Excellent. Makes it even better. Alright, and then we have the Cocoa Pops. Okay, I think I have just enough, to be honest. I might be a little bit short. I need 150 grams. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's fine.
Hey,
That's like just 150. 151. Can't have that. 150. So we got it. That's perfect. Here is the secret for gains.
yes.
Perfect. Pour it in. Look at that. Perfect. Then we just stir it. Not too much water or fluids, so you can get the crunch also. This is epic. Let's eat. All right. So it's time to prepare my post-workout meal number 2. So I have this basically 30 to 45 minutes after the cereals, as you saw. So it's a very short timing in between, but that's how it is in my schedule. So we have some peppers here. I put in, and I want 100 grams combined with the onion. But I don't use much of the onion, just like 10-15 grams. Let's see. My dad is like a chef, and he always told me you have to do it like this, because then you won't cut yourself, but I don't do it. I do it the regular way.
You learned nothing.
Yes, I learned nothing. That's fine, and then also I use this whole bag. So it's a lot of volume, because here we have the cream of rice, quite big. And then we have 300 grams of vegetables. And also, let's put this on. Meanwhile, we cut the meat or the chicken. Then I have, for this meal, since I have the amino acids during my workout, 40 grams of isolate post-workout with the 150 grams of cereals, as you saw. We only have 150 grams of chicken, raw weight, for this one. And the next meals will be 200. And I put them with my vegetables because they will cook together, so it doesn't matter. They can be together. 129, 142, and 50. 49. 50.
Nice.
There we go. And you see here, I always trim the fat off, so I take that shit off. I don't want fat in my chicken. I want lean chicken.
Lean
Lean
chicken for
meat.
lean gains.
They say you are what you eat, so we don't want to eat too much fat. We are lean meat. And I will eat in 17 minutes. Yep, we're ready. So this I always put on my on the pan, on the frying pan. I get this from my sponsor. They also have the spicy garlic that I will show you. It's one of my favorite sauces. It's like a calorie-free sauces. You have to be careful with those.
if they affect your digestion, your stomach. For me, it's totally fine. I have no issues with them. I use them the whole prep. Even on peak week, I cut them out 4 days out, the spicy garlic. But I use them the whole prep. Everything is fine. I'll be using them now, and everything is fine. So let's put on this. Yes, that's the sound we want. And I actually bought a new frying pan because this one is kind of fucked. Then we have salt. Don't measure it. Just put it over. Soy, reduced salt, so with less salt, just for taste. We have kurkumin, gurkmeja in Swedish, like that. And then we have the örtagårda, which is a mix of onion, basilica, oregano, rosemary, and black pepper. So put this on here as well. Come on. So there we go. Then we'll let it get some color. I like my chicken a little burnt, so it has some color to it.
Crispy.
Yes, crispy. Crispy stuff. Just put this away here, our little, yeah, what do you say?
Cover?
Spice cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like this. So put those away, so that's done. And that one over there.
Smells good.
Yes, I love this meal. This is what I mean with the pan. It's sticky. So I just bought a new one yesterday from IKEA. So I will start using that one for tomorrow. So just don't move it too much so it gets crispy. And then we prepare our salad. Meanwhile, so you can see for this meal I need 3 plates. So we have this big plate. Volume is king. So for this I use the spicy garlic from Slender Chef. Yeah, and then we just wait for this. And for that we need a separate plate. We have 3 plates. This is the meal.
1, 2, 3.
And I do this 2 more times, so it will be 900 grams of vegetables each day. I try to get at least 800 grams of vegetables every day, the entire off-season. Also with the greens powder, as you saw in the morning. So it's a lot of vegetables, but I think it's good for the digestion and gut health. So I try to diversify it. So for the next meal, I will have like green beans, maybe some, what do you say, broccoli, bok mix. Like there are different vegetables in that. So I try to get at least 5 to 6 different vegetables every day. So we can put this over. And also I always try to get asparagus for one of the meals, and that one I do in the air fryer. So now we'll just clean this frying pan and then we'll start eating. And also for this meal I use 2 capsules of Ensure, and also for not the next one but the one after that.
I think I told this story on the podcast.
I don't think so.
A former Mr. Olympia was sharing a bag with me of something.
I always eat the protein vegetable first, finish with the cream of fries.
Like, what would you
I know
compare
what it
it
was.
to? If you had like you could compare it to something else.
Cool.
What's the line for you?
I tried them, but I was always really affectionate. Yeah, they ruined your life.
But I also know other guys who do them like regularly, like with their own limits. And
All right, doing some grocery shopping at Willys. My favorite place. Best prices, and they have everything. Because they have the ground beef 5%, which is a must.
Alright, vegetables first.
Yeah, so we need some salad. The bag I showed you. Zucchini. We have some peppers at home, so I would like to get some asparagus but frozen. Also green beans. We need banana, apples, ground beef, Pepsi, Fanta. And there's something else on my list. Also, don't tell Stefan. Every day I have one extra. I don't have an apple or a pear on my training days, but I take one extra every day. We want them hard. Perfect. In Sweden we can only get 5%, so it's 5 grams of fat per 100. We can't get 2-3% as they have in America. I don't know. In Sweden we have those low calorie. It's like 3 calories per 100 milliliters. So only 30 calories in this one. And I drink like one a day because it's so tasty. So you should go for the passion fruit or the apple. So we take one of these as well.
Milk.
Yes, almond milk, but I can't see. I want the, from this brand. I prefer that one, but today I have to go for this, I think.
The basic one?
Yeah, the basic one. Because I can't reach up there, That's the nutty almond. I want unsweetened, you see, behind. It's impossible to reach. So, we go with this one.
We go with that one.
No, we don't, because it's 21 calories.
Ah, shit.
We want... Oh, the fuck, we have a problem. We have a problem, guys.
We have a problem.
What is this now? Perfect.
Hey.
14. There we have it. Bread for Amanda. She likes the levainbröd, the sourdough bread. Then we need to get some Pepsi for me and Elliot, because we're watching the live stream tonight of
Gotta have beverages.
Kalle, Antoine, and
Leo.
And Antoine is doing the pro show. He will get the qualification for next year's Olympia, for sure. Yes.
Good stuff.
So, we need now, let's check the list. Banana was no good. So we only need, oh fuck, we forgot the cereals. So we need cereal and asparagus and green beans. Then we're done.
There we go.
Yes. Yeah, so I want the Oreo ones, but they don't have it here. So I opt for the Cocoa Pops or the Happy Hoops.
Happy.
But yeah, let's go for Cocoa Pops. 1 kilo. There we have it. We're done. Where is it? Look at this packing.
Systematic.
Yes. Systematic. The bread we then put like this.
Done and dusted.
Yes, over and out.
Okay.
All right, so we are preparing meal 6, I think, with the Intrashake.
Yes.
Yes, so I count the Intrashake as a meal. So I do meal 6, which will be 120 grams of pasta, pen pasta, 1 gram of pink Himalayan salt. That's for Elliot. And for me, I have 200 grams asparagus in this one, and I will do 200 grams of the ground beef 5%. So that will be my meal, and I will add 100 grams of peppers and some onions to this as well. And the next meal, I will go back to the big salad bowl. So yeah, this will be my 6th out of 8th meal. So yeah, I'll eat in 20 minutes. So waiting for the air fryer. When that hits like 10, I'll put on the frying pan and we'll be right on time. Time to prep. Make this one. So now we have the pepper instead, but it's quite empty, so we don't take it. We use this one instead. Yep, I'm not so big on like black pepper. I don't know why.
No,
like
me
cooking.
neither.
I don't know what we have here, but I never use it actually. I know it's good, but nah, I rather use this stuff.
I hate it when you get a peppercorn.
Yeah, it's too like spicy hot for me. It ruins the food.
It does.
It doesn't make it better. It ruins it.
Salt is superior.
Salt is superior always. I know they talk about the bioperine that's in black pepper, but we have it in supplements and I'm not sure how much it helps in like from spices we don't use enough. So, but I use curcumin on everything. All the prep, even on my carb up, I used it on my chicken because it has no salt, so it's fine. So you don't get any extra salt, but it has some added benefits and it makes the food taste good. So always use this. So the pasta is cooking.
The beef is cooking.
Oh yeah. This is probably my favorite meal. And for this meal I don't use the spicy garlic. I stick with ketchup, not regular but less sugar, salt, ketchup or taco sauce. That's good as well. And as you can see, new pan. First time using it.
No sticking.
So now it will just leave it on this side so we get a little burnt, crisp. Then we're good to go. Asparagus and salad. That will come with it.
The appetizer.
Yes, the appetizer. Right, so here we have it. This meal we have ketchup. When it's pasta you need to have ketchup to make it like a Italian meal. So you see some onions, peppers and perfect crisp on the ground beef. It's always savory in the mouth.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, let's get it. Time to eat. Perfect. Al dente pasta. Alright, so we're here at the second to last meal, so meal 7 with the intro shake included. So we have 200 grams of chicken with a big salad bowl. And then we have 120 grams of cream of rice with flavor tasty cinnamon and a lot of water. And then I have my multivitamin, Love Heart, also the Strong Sport Support Max. And right before this I took GDA Insure, Vital Support and also the Kidney Stack. So yes, and also the spicy garlic of course. Let's dig in.
And watch on
Let's
live
see.
stream.
And we're watching the live stream for MPC Poland Pro Qualifier because we have 2 friends competing here in the bodybuilding and classic. And we will also watch Antoine Loth, who we showed at the gym, who's doing classic physique, but he's already a pro. He's going for the early qualification for 2024 Olympia because he's already qualified for this year and he looks amazing, so we'll watch him as well during the meantime. A good night. A perfect way to round up the day.
Definitely.
Actually. Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Yes, bon appetit. Good stuff. Alright, so at the last meal of the day, Elliot is not here as you can see because we're filming with my iPhone. So we will round off this day quite quickly. But anyways, so this is the last meal of the day. I have 2 eggs, 6 egg whites, some salad. I'm waiting for some zucchini in the air fryer. And then I also have 60 grams of almond butter. So this one won't be enough. That's probably like 30 grams. Yeah, so I need 2 of those. So 2 eggs, 6 egg whites, 60 of this. And then, before I go to sleep, I take magnesium bisglycinate, this one, Dream Sleep from Trained by JP, 2 to 3 grams vitamin C, and also the Join In from Trained by JP. You can get all this from Supplement Store, my sponsor. Use code ZAC. And why I take this now instead of in the morning? Because I try to space it so far as possible away from the training. And I also have like cure coming early when I wake up, so I try to like space it out during the day. So I have early in the morning and before I go to bed. So these are my pre-bed supplements, and I also add 10 milligrams of melatonin. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.